Hey, good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning back on to Seeking Dubai. This is where we, RealCo Capital, often share our research and our commentary on the real estate market. So we cover different parts of the real estate market. We often talk about villas and townhouses, but we also talk about luxury and waterfront. And in today's video, we're going to revisit the waterfront market, and we're going to look at Emaar Beachfront. I'm sure most people watching this video would have a fairly reasonable idea of what Emaar Beachfront's all about, so I'm not going to bore you with a lot of basic details. But what we're going to try to do in this video is talk about pricing and valuations and how prices have evolved since the first launches took place just 4.5-5 years ago. So on your screen right now is the area of Dubai Harbour, and within Dubai Harbour, this area is being developed exclusively by Emaar. And if you're looking at the original renders of this project, this entire area here has been launched and sold out and in various stages of construction. 3 buildings are already ready. And there's just 3-4 plots that are left for development, and those are probably going to be launched this coming year and then the next one. Now, in terms of units, most of the 1-bedrooms are going to be on the podium levels or on the back of the buildings, and then 2-bedrooms would be on the sides or on the backs, and then the best views are usually for the larger unit types. So these are the kind of price points that you're looking at right now. It's harder to find units in the lower range, but this is where there's transactions happening, and this is your annual rents. Rents are incredible, and of course a lot of people feel it's probably not sustainable, but and there will be new supply that's going to be released that will ease that rental pressures. And this is also a reason you don't have too many sellers, because the kind of yields that you're generating are amazing, because most of the owners that have bought here bought in 2017, 2018 when prices were at a different level, and we'll talk about that right now as well. So if you're looking at the development and just want to update on the construction, so everything in green is ready. The projects highlighted in orange are going to hand over in 2023, 2024. Then we've got Beach Mansion, Palace Beach, that's for 2025, and then Address the Bay, which was the last tower launched in Q2 of last year, and had the highest sale values. It's also the tallest building here. That's going to hand over in 2026. So this chart here is actually showing you how prices have evolved here. So if you go back to 2017, 2018, that's when the first development was launched. That's usually the best time to buy in a new master development because you get incredible price points. And then from 2018 to 2020, there were 3-4 new developments launched in Emaar Beachfront by Emaar, and they also gradually raised the price points. And then from 2021 onwards, we obviously saw prices really start to go up. And that is because a lot more people have moved here, and then we've all realized we don't have as much luxury options in Dubai as we once thought we did. I think the other way to also kind of understand these kind of valuations is that back in the day we didn't have the golden visa. So golden visa was not built into these kind of price points as well. So now coming back to this image here, if you want to purchase something here right now, the only options is to look at something which is from the secondary market. Now you can look at ready and off-plan options. In my opinion, it's probably a better idea if you've got cash to buy off-plan, but from the resale market. You probably get better deals. And also most of the buildings that launched after the first 3 or 4, Emaar raised the prices, but they also raised prices and improved finishings and design and things like that. So I think a lot of the off-plan resale is actually superior quality than what's currently in the ready market. Now, if you do want to buy off-plan right now and you like this location, there's 2 projects that have recently launched over here. One is Sobha Seahaven and the other is the Damac Bay Towers. And in this map here, I've kind of put things for perspective. So this is the Address the Bay. This launched last year, and so did the Palm Beach Towers. And in this image here, we can kind of just compare these projects. So this is Address the Bay. This was the most expensive building in Emaar Beachfront. It's Address branded residences. And then over here we have the Nakheel Palm Beach Towers. These launched in Q3 of last year, so after the Address Bay ones. And here you typically had larger unit sizes. This was a previously stalled project which they revitalized and then have sold out completely except for a couple of penthouses. Now, Sobha Seahaven is a 3-tower development. If you are not familiar with Sobha and what they've built and you'd like to get more details, just get in touch with us. We'd like to explain that to you in a bit more detail and maybe arrange a private presentation for you so that you can actually understand what these developments are all about. So this one here is Tower A, and most of the front-facing units, which are towards the Palm, are 3-bedroom, but these are larger unit types as well compared to what you would buy in the Makawali Towers or other Emaar Beachfront developments. And then on the backside, you'll have 1 and 2-bedroom apartments. There is 1 2-bedroom front-facing unit, which has been one of the most popular ones. So they're selling this tower here right now, and then the Makawali Towers sales are starting very soon as well. I think they'll have a formal launch in the next day or 2. And already some investors are picking up floors over here. That's something that's happened in all these other developments we've been talking about. And so over here you have 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments. And in terms of prices, Sobha Seahaven, you're looking at 3.1 to 3.8 million for a 1 bedroom. So the valuations are all very different. If you've been in the villa or townhouse market, these kind of valuations are going to feel very different from you. But this is what luxury is costing right now. And from an international perspective, if you're comparing Dubai to a lot of major regional centers, a lot of international buyers find these prices very reasonable. And so roughly right now, if you're looking at Emaar Beachfront, you're going to be looking at prices anywhere between 3 to 4,000 dirhams per square foot in either the Emaar developments or these off-plan ones. And in Address Dubai, which launched last year at 3,100 to 3,600 per square foot, it's very hard. You see a lot of listings at over 4,000 dirhams per square foot. So that's what this market's kind of looking like right now. Of course, if you would like to potentially purchase here or understand the area better, or look at other options as well in the market, please don't hesitate to reach us. We would love to hear from you. I hope this video added some value to you. If it did, please do consider liking it, subscribing to our channel, and we would love to hear from you. Take care. Thank you.